All right, I guess we'll go ahead and get this started. And hey, look, we've got Dis and we've got Nem on the title screen.
Yes, that
That's
means that you've maxed friendship with them.
because those are the two people I like the most. Like Tangent is awesome, and I'm hoping to have her on this as well. But like these two are great. Okay, it's been a little while since we've done this thing. I remember we have this adorable little pet. We seem pretty happy.
Yes,
We're
the
18.
hotline.
It's dust season. We've got one more year after this, right?
Yeah.
And then toughness, perception, all of our physical stuff is great because it's me. Hi, Cal. Hi, Mom. I forget what we're doing.
I don't remember. It's been like 3 months.
It's been a while, so we'll probably just do like a class or something. Hi, Tangent. Do you have any time to spare? If you provide me with sufficient motivation, meander toward the quarters. Oh, you mean for the purposes of copulation? And the thing is, I don't know if she's teasing or if she's actually, like, clueless. I don't know.
She is very autistic.
That's fair.
So, like, both.
Okay, so, like, organizing and engineering I'm pretty close on. So, and I'm also really close on empathy.
Yes. So you got some options.
Hug time! Okay, so organizing is up here, mostly, right?
Yeah, I think working construction gives you organizing.
No, delivering supplies gives me organizing.
There might be one in the like the xenobiology area. I don't know, like back in the like the gardening. There might be one in there that gives you organization as well.
Yes, xenobiology gives me biology, which I maxed at. Tending to the animals gives me empathy and animals. But
Yeah, it also gives you money, which you could go spend if you wanted to.
that is true. At some point, spending money is probably a good plan, since I know we're coming up on the end of this run.
Might as well.
I think we're going to help in the kitchens today.
That's a good one.
Aunt Anne comes bursting into the kitchens carrying a large crate. Special delivery, Solane. She sets the crate down on the prep table and sticks her hand inside. It's time to do my very favorite thing in the kitchen, figuring out new ways to cook fresh food. Right, because we used to have soy rations, but now we've actually got cooking to do. With a flourish, she pulls from the box an alien plant you've never seen before. It's pale blue-green, oblong, and about the size of her forearm. It hits the cutting board with a disturbingly meat-like slap and immediately starts oozing slime onto the surface. That's gross.
Hmm.
Your father finally cleared this friendly little fruit for human consumption. It doesn't even have a name yet. It glorps out a fresh wave of slime. That's nice.
I dislike all of the words that just happened to me.
Oh, by the way, hi friends, welcome back to the channel. It's me, and it's my partner OneSilverKey. We're doing
It's me.
we're doing I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I've totally flubbed the intro. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna try
You
it.
did it.
Iron stomach. You bisect the weird fruit. The goop seems to come from ducts under its thick skin, not from the creamy yellow flesh inside. Once again, all of these adjectives are unpleasant.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's
You
bad here.
pop a piece into your mouth. It's kind of sweet like aloe, crunchy and gooey at the same time. Okay, now this should not be terribly difficult. Are there any special rules I got? +3 bonus to pairs. +5 bonus to straights. Okay. What's +7? Okay. Like, I don't even need to do anything particularly special here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tons of creativity.
Solid.
Couple of empathy. I'm at 30, so I still need 3 more.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I've got things that lower my stress. That makes me very happy.
Oh, I think you were doing some like exploration out and then see if you could open up the new location or go with base.
Hold on, just dropping the volume a little bit. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Also, birthdays.
I know we still don't know Cal's technically. I think he's a just one, but I don't know.
Tangent, we're not quite
Absolutely.
at yet. Have I given you a gift yet? I have already given up, or given a gift. Okay.
Already given up.
Given up a gift. Given the gift up. Just checking in on other folks. Why is Tammy still on here?
Because, well, you could hypothetically save her in
Nomi
a
is
world where...
Nomi is mid-dust, which means I just missed it because I'm silly.
Yeah.
Vase, I don't know or care.
His story, I've said this before, is like a difficult to get through emotionally, but it's absolutely worth it.
Maybe in the next loop.
Maybe in the next loop.
Okay, so... Hi, Dis. Good to see you. I don't need to give you anything because I'm already at maximum with you. And then we were trying to go to... The subaqueous swamp is the place, right? Because we now have everywhere unlocked.
Yes. The subaqueous swamp is the one that you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
My muscle memory keeps having me hit buttons that are not actually the buttons I want to hit. So friends who are watching, if random menus pop up, that's why.
Oh, but you were doing that before, so that's like standard.
Oh, but I gotta go with Vase, right.
Yep. Gotta go with base.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, fine. Rhett and Utopia have set up a base camp in the swamps. They're studying their holoscreens intently, like generals in a war room. Here's our hero. Listen, Selene, we've been studying the information we took from the cloning facility. That's right, we went down to a facility. We had to fight a big, horrible monster. I'm remembering. Well, our suspicions were correct. That was a cloning facility before we blew it up. Pia here says the facility's construction matches the convergent domain ruins and the resting ridges. The thing is, those ruins have mostly been dead for thousands of years, but the cloning facility was still running. That's right, because we had to fight a clone of one of the big, horrible, like, split-face monsters.
Right. Yes.
Long before the stratospheric left Earth, we scanned the hell out of Vertumna. No signs of active sentient life, but there was something here, something the convergent domain left behind to run their facilities. Congruence figured it out. It's some sort of eco-defense system run by an artificial intelligence called the Gardeners. Yes, we knew about that, right? Because we know Sim, who is a gardener.
Yes. You know I'm thinking of Sim. Exactly.
Which also makes sense. And Sim also I'm pretty close on maximum friendship with. So will he be on my front screen as well?
If you get him all the way up, I believe he will also show up. Yes.
Like them little bot gardeners from Geoponics, only this system is running across the whole darn planet. Can't believe it's still running. Imagine a dog still hunting thousands of years after its owner's passed on. I did not need that sad image, Utopia.
Listen, Utopia knows exactly what's the worst thing to say. And then says it.
For all we know, the dog's what killed them all. You don't breed those faceless just to pull a few weeds. Our guess is now
What?
we're the weeds. We must have triggered it when we landed and it's out to get us. That makes sense. We need some way to access its mainframe or whatever it's got. We need to destroy it before it kills us. This defense system may be responsible for attacks during the glow and who knows what else. You've been out there, Selene. You've seen things. Anything to add? I know a gardener. His name is Sim. No, obviously. Sim still told us not to say anything about him, right? Like...
Yeah, but maybe we should try talking to it.
No, we're just going to try talking to it. Look, even if the security system is intelligent, even if it's smarter than congruence, it was never going to think outside of its programming. It's identified us as intruders and won't stop until we're all dead. It's like this drone rifle. Once you shoot a smart bullet, you can't negotiate with it. You can't be friends with it.
Unless...
Have your stupid war. Hey, don't take it personally. You know those soldier types. He's a hammer, and so he sees nails whenever he goes. He can be hard to work with. If you want to get him to do something, you usually have to go over his head. Try talking to the governor about it. Ugh, the governor. Right.
The governor. Oh, that man sucks. Dislike. Strong dislike.
I know how to access the array. You tell Rhett how you've managed to connect to the array, what he calls the eco-defense mainframe. There's probably hundreds of these nodes. That's good work, kid. Anything else for us? Nothing else to report at this time. Now that we have access to this array, we need to figure out what to do with it. We'll need something to take down the system all at once so it doesn't have anywhere to hide and replicate like a computer virus. Man, this guy really thinks he knows what's happening here. Like, he really believes that he has some clue of what's going on, and he just doesn't.
Nope.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Congruence. Wow, they keep wanting me... Oh, because...
If you have anything else, like, because you can find stuff, like, if you find anything else, you can bring it back and get, like points.
Right, okay, let's...
Now, you have perception all the way up, so you can go around and grab the collectibles.
Yes.
There's usually one to the north there, that you missed, but, yeah, there's
I may have already pulled all of the collectibles.
You might have.
Because they refresh every month, right? Or every season?
Ish. I think it's at least every season. But also, I think that there was a, like a Unisar, event that we wanted to do that we were like, we gotta go get a sanity back real quick.
Right.
But I don't remember if we finished it or not. But also, like, yeah, okay, it looks like we actually completed this area.
It looks like this area is completely done. That's fine. No big deal.
I mean, you still get the whatever you would have gotten normally from this.
So we'll head home. I remember last time things were going real slow anyway, so.
Yeah.
Early wet. Now I'm pretty sure there's someone who has an early wet birthday.
I know that this and
Tangent are late wet. So we're gonna wait on that. Because I wait, can you give a gift and then give a gift for their birthday?
No.
Okay, so we're not gonna...
You
oh, it's Mars.
Think you have to have... Yeah, I think you have to have creativity all the way up to give, like, 3 gifts a season instead of 1.
She really liked the crystal clusters, if I recall properly.
Yeah, she vibes the crystal clusters.
Well, I've had better birthday gifts this year, but I admit, this crystal is pretty fabulous. I swear to God, Mars. Maybe the next time I run through, I'll actually try to be friends with her.
Her modification, once you get it, makes complete and total sense. Like, it's one of those, like, oh, that's why you're like that.
Well, we still need 3 more empathy. Also, it being the wet, I should probably go through and give gifts to people. Like, you're going to want
Yeah.
another log.
Yeah. Do you know how many you've given him already?
I don't know. No, I have no idea.
Um, Talking to him about the bar,
Oh, wait,
like I think,
he's got a thing to say. You're walking through the courtyard looking for Rex when something moves at the corner of your vision. Duck! You dodge the frisbee that had been heading straight for your head. Hey, it's Elaine. Sorry about that. Just playing catch with Nougat. And, well, she's got a hell of an arm on her. Guess she used to be big into sports ball. Good thing I'm so high energy. Of course he likes chasing frisbees. Of course he does.
like he's a puppy. He's just a puppy.
When I'm not working with the construction crew, I've been helping take care of the kids. Nougat says she misses the creche. You know, the Heliopause didn't have one. Instead of all playing together all the time, we stayed in our discrete family units when we were kids. I'm an only child, so I would have loved your creche. Hey, she's adorable. Stop talking to your lover. Lover, what I do with Selene is none of your business, Squirt. She's like a tiny little elf. She's got the elf ears.
Yeah, well, she's gosh, I think she's one of Hal's kids.
Yeah. Do you want kids someday? Yeah, I mean, we're a tiny little colony, so as much as it is kind of problematic to say it, it's sort of a thing that, like, we do need to be fruitful and multiply if we're going to be able to survive here.
You can absolutely say no, though.
That's true.
I
Because yeah, we'll see. How about Rex? Oh, obviously yes. I want like 1 billion kids.
There's so many kids, my guy. Oh
Every kid in the colony can be my kid. I don't even care if I have to be, or I don't even have to be their dad. Just, you know, who cares about genetics, whatever. I just want there to be kids everywhere. Lots of kids mean the community is healthy, everyone's at peace, and people are optimistic about the future. That's fair. But at the moment, we're still being attacked by things.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure that we're not going to be attacked by things all the time first. Plus, kids are just so great. I love making silly faces at babies and crawling around on all fours with toddlers and wrestling with bigger kids and helping them with school and stuff. It's fun. On the Helio, we were kind of expected to stop playing so much when we started the education program. Any playing we did was supposed to be like sports and endurance, real future soldier kind of shit. Sometimes I wish I could get a do-over. Like, if I could go back to before everyone cared about their big guns and their big dicks. Kids don't care about that kind of stuff. They're just innocent. Pure of heart, you know? That's, as someone who works with kids, I can tell you that is not true. But okay, fair enough.
Hey, look, just because Rex was pure of heart doesn't mean...
All right, going back to playing with Nougat. And then can I talk to you about your... I need engineering 80 or greater. Okay, so I should be working on engineering to help Rex build something. Also, hugs incoming.
Look, the fact that you can just get like a little bit of stress on by giving your best doggo friend a hug is great. Actually, it's a perfect decision.
Okay, so engineering and empathy are the two things that I really want. My engineering is currently at 67. I'm looking for 80 to be able to help Rex out. And then my empathy...
you want to go talk to like where Tangent is. Because it tracks that she has that area.
So engineering... Study engineering only gives me +1 engineering? God.
Yes. But that's only because it has like a robotics. There's a robotics one that's after it that you have to like go a certain number of times through it in order to access.
Got it. Reasoning. This will give me 1 empathy out of the 3 that I need for tutoring children. Make the payload for Rhett. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to do that thing. Let's do that first. Though you could literally talk to Congruence anywhere, you meet her in the robotics workshop. Security Chief Rhett has briefed her on what he needs. Greetings, Selene. I have some ideas on how to disarm the alien array, or as Security Chief Rhett puts it, how to tear this AI freak show a new asshole. So evocative.
What a choice. What an awesome choice name.
I do want to talk to Sim about this before we do it, but
Yeah.
anyway, the last time I built a bomb, Hal was here to help. That sure was some time ago. Why, it was one of the first things I did after being liberated. Selene, I'll need you to act as my hands. It might not be easy, but don't worry. Even though I'll be busy encoding the virus in a special quarantine packet of my own code, running the colony's life support, and operating every single automatic door, I'll have more than enough processing power to tell you what to do. Wow, that's... I never expected an AI to be condescending, but here we are. Oh, it's just like how Hal and I met. Oh, poor Hal, I missed the guy. It's interesting that the array lacked the basic security to keep you from discovering it. It was designed to repel hackers and attacks from other corporations. System security was a high priority. Humans on Earth were predisposed to being malicious due to the brutality of their environment. Yeah, that scans. What you are to humans of Earth, the array is to me. You were designed for humanity's peaceful ascent to the stars. The array was designed to maintain order in a naturally disordered planetary ecosystem, to repel chaos from without, not within. I don't believe the array will have the capability to defend itself against an intelligent foe. Alright, well, here we go. Priming the payload. The planet really will be on its own. No guardians maintaining equilibrium, no legacy of a failed civilization, no more attacks by brainwash animals, just nature as it should be. And I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
That said, should I go and deploy this thing now, or should I do some things first?
I'd say that you should probably talk with Sim first before anything.
Okay, so he did not seem to be in the subaqueous swamp.
You can find him easiest in the plains, I think.
Oh, wait, we gotta talk to Des. Sure enough, he's at the entrance of the pipe, but something's wrong. He's fiddling with a package. His head jerks up as you approach. You can barely believe your eyes, but you know a bomb when you see one. Dis, what are you doing? I'm leaving. Noctilucent made me a deal. Sabotage the colony during the next attack, and they'll let me become a gardener. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're definitely not doing that. Look, I understand him wanting to be a gardener. That makes sense to me. But if he sabotages the colony, it'll kill everybody.
It won't kill everybody.
It'll kill almost everybody.
It'll kill people.
It'll definitely kill people. Please don't do
It'll
this.
definitely kill people.
It's not about you. I'm gonna do this. Except for you, there's nothing for me here. You're the only thing that makes me feel human. I mean, sure, but again, you are murdering people. Give me the bomb. Just give me the bomb. Thank you. God. I swear to God, Sim. Oh, it's fine. I'm just gonna murder everybody so that I can have my own dreams of being what I want to be. That's totally the right way to go and ethically correct, Sim. I swear. Okay, so you said the plains.
Yeah, that's usually where I end up finding him.
Okay, well, I mean, this isn't gonna get me anything, so hopefully he's here. Snow! I know it's not really snow, but snow! Alright, let's find things. We'll go around.
Yeah, I want to say he's either in this one or the he's like down. I think I remember he's down in this one. Like there's like that like T joint that you get to. And he's usually either south in this, and I know where he is in the yellow one. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It says this one's easy. We should be able to handle this. But this middle card becoming 3 is such a big pain in the neck.
Yeah.
$28's not bad. Again, because I can't really do like straight runs, because that 3 is in the most inconvenient place. But I'm pretty sure I can make it anyway. Oh, it's not the highest value anymore. Yeah. There. I'm no longer super interested in getting everything perfect.
I think you're at a place where it doesn't really matter that much for you to get everything perfect. So I do understand the like why you would for certain things. You know?
There we go.
That's great.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You just
5.
want to hit that. You just want to hit the super goal. Realistically, that's like the actual target that.
I could have gotten 43. Yeah, fair enough.
But like, you know, hitting the super goal is like the important.
Grab a log. There he is. They are. There they are. Oh, and we got Nomi.
Nomi. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk to Sim first. Forgive my directness, but you must come with me now. Please trust me when I say I have done my best to argue on behalf of your kind. I only hope for the continued survival of humanity. Ominous. Uh-oh. My computer just said, hey, do you want to restart right now? And I'm like, no, I don't.
What a thing to have happen right
in the middle of, yes. He crouches down to slide into a hidden opening. You follow. You emerge into a cave filled with strange machinery. A bank of ancient-looking control panels and a crystal tank almost seem to have grown out of the natural rock. Mineral deposits from moisture trickling down the walls have reclaimed some of them. I gotta say, I'm glad that I have not told Rhett about Sim, because Rhett would immediately go, shoot him now, shoot him dead.
Shoot him extra bonus for real.
This is the array. As I've explained, the body I wear is only a vessel. My consciousness, the person who I am, is stored in the array. So if I destroy the array, then I'm destroying Sim.
Yes.
I return to it regularly, storing my body in the regeneration tank while I back up what I've learned that day into the array.
Because he's kind of a computer.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. He's giving me Cylon vibes from Battlestar Galactica, which is a show you have not seen.
I've seen a lot of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, their actual consciousnesses are like uploaded to a central hub. It's temporary, highly unpleasant. The Overseer prefers to remain in the array. Take hold of these interface handles. I don't know how I feel about this. Nothing to be afraid of, just a little mind-matter interface. A strange presence speaks in your head. I like holy shit, but I'm going to play it cool because it requires bravery. You can feel the Overseer pause, then a sensation in your mind that reminds you of someone clearing their throat. I am the Overseer. I speak for the gardeners. We will now show you what we are. Yeah, I'm ready. You have the oddest feeling of memories being inserted into your mind. A civilization called the Convergent Domain once existed on this planet over 20,000 years ago. I love how they use the same years we use. Makes everything very, very convenient.
They use the same years of the planet.
I already knew about the domain. We are aware of that. We know most everything that happens on this planet. The convergent domain
That's
created the gardeners as their ecological control system. A vast network of artificial intelligence is stored deep underground in a digital array. Self-propagating control towers and cloning stations were seeded, allowing a gardener program to take biological form, downloading a copy of its consciousness into a host body created to suit the task at hand.
mm,
And you think of Sim, whose body is created to suit the task of befriending me? I mean, that makes sense. Skinny goth boy, like, if that's the
like
form
that is
they chose,
exactly his.
that is the correct form to choose if you want to befriend me. I mean, just look at me and Sim. Under the direction of the convergent domain, the gardeners controlled the weather, the acidity of the soil, the cultivated species of in their farms, and the rapidly shrinking wild areas of the planet. Over time, the domain nearly destroyed this planet. They didn't respect
Yeah,
nature? Correct. Yeah, that does make sense. They saw the natural world as an unending buffet of resources. Who do we know that's like that? Who do we know that is like
I'm
that?
just saying this is an eco-friendly game. The eco-friendly part is the part where it kills you. Uh,
The exhaust from their factories blanketed the planet, choking out sunlight and oxygen.
mm,
They
I
consumed
don't
too
know her,
much,
man.
destroyed the planet's ecosystem, then fought bitterly over the remaining resources. Yeah, I have never heard a story like this in my life.
Right.
The last directive of the gardeners were given by the domain, the gardeners were given by the domain was to repair the planet's destroyed ecosystem. The gardeners tried, but it was too late. When the crops failed and the atmosphere became too thick for sunlight to pierce, the convergent domain perished by the billions. The last survivors took to the sky in colony ships and never returned. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Over the millennia, the gardeners took their task seriously. It takes little effort to render a planet inhospitable, but a significant dedication to restore it. Yeah, that makes sense. Under the guidance of the gardeners and the final directive of the convergent domain, nature at last reclaimed the barren planet. The garden existed in perfect balance, and now your species has invaded it. I mean, yes, that's true.
That's an accurate statement.
Your kind had the option to stay where they were. That's also true. Can't say that they're lying. Do you think we
I
have...
don't know how, I don't remember how far up the humanities tree, but they definitely go into the like, why did we as a group leave Earth specifically?
Yeah,
And it's
well,
like, oh,
we know that Earth was pretty hostile.
oh yeah, Earth was hostile, but also like, we did exactly what the convergent domain
Oh,
did.
definitely. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this particular colony ship had to come to this particular place.
No, this just happens to be the one that we ended up in.
Do you think we have empathy for the convergent domain who fled on colony ships? The ones who selfishly refused to give their bodies back to the planet they destroyed with their pride. You chose to come here, and you continue to stay here. You could instead choose to die. That's fair.
Like, well, you couldn't because you weren't born yet. But that's besides the point.
Well, I mean, I could choose to die now. I literally had the choice to go into the weird vortex thing in the sky.
This is true. That is an option.
And in fact, I'm going to have that choice again in a few days.
Yeah.
Some Vertumnan species have a technique of future sight which the gardeners harness to catch glimpses into the web of timelines. We see that you possess this technique too, alone in your kind. Now, we've been having these premonitions, but I don't know if it's ever been straight up told to us that we have this power.
We have had exactly like maybe one or two. That's the sound.
We have foreseen that humans pose a great danger to this planet. You are a monoculture, an invasive species.
Not wrong.
You throw our hard-won balance in disarray. Since arriving, you have shown nothing but a willingness to consume the planet's resources and replace them with more humans. I'm going to say we have as much a right to live as anything.
Yeah.
Animals with their short lives are ignorant creatures. They care only for survival and the survival of their children. They have no concept of a legacy that spans the lifetime of a planet. They cannot be blamed for living as their only purpose. But humans are animals with the power of gods. You consume recklessly, and your ceaseless fear of death fouls your every action. You shape the planet, you bend nature to your will, thinking only of yourselves. This is a power no animal should have, but it is a power that other animals do have. To be clear, there are animals here on Earth that can terraform their environment in ways that negatively impact. So no, I'm actually not on the overseer's side here. It is true that humans are very destructive, especially, but we can choose to be otherwise, and B, we are not unique in that. Most gardeners would prefer to stamp you humans out like encroaching weeds. Indeed, we have tried using ecologically compliant organic methods. We are impressed at your tenacity to withstand these eradication procedures. But symbiosis speaks in defense of your kind, and took effort to convince us that you were sentient and capable of communication. Okay. I appreciate that, Sim. Thank you. You present us with a quandary. You come from the stars, refugees of a catastrophe of your own design, one that you are intent to recreate here on a planet which still bears the scars of the last time it was used carelessly. So we ask, what are we to do with you? Well, I did say that humans have, unlike some other animals, the ability to go against our instincts and change.
Right.
I'm definitely not just a kid anymore. Like, I've seen too much death and destruction to be able to say I'm just a kid. Part of me, like, as a person, thinks that your right to destroy us is the ethically correct answer. I honestly believe, like, in real life, that humanity was doomed from the moment we started agriculture.
Really?
Because prior to agriculture, we were hunter-gatherers, and we were small tribes that were very, in general, from what we know, very equitable, very, not what we are now. So I'm going to say, help us, please. So we teach your kind to be stewards of nature. Perhaps your children take up the mantle as well, and their children, but soon you are dead, as are your children's children. Generations pass. No one alive remembers the time the gardeners came to the humans and taught them the proper way to live. And now there are too many of you to teach, and your behavior too entrenched. What then? Genocide? Now, I do have an answer to this, though. It says you have no answer, but that's bullshit. So we're assuming that the gardeners are going to teach us one time and then leave, at which point, memories become myth, myth becomes legend, and legend becomes nothing. But this is a permanent installation on this planet. So, like, we can continue to work with the gardeners going forward. That's the thing. That would be my answer. Don't just teach us and then fuck off. Like,
well, so this is an issue, like, because you have Jess, who's like, I want to become a gardener. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, they're like, go do a kill because, get rid of the weeds. If you want to be a gardener so bad, get rid of the weeds. But it's like, if Dis became a gardener, then he would be able to help those that remain.
Yeah. And also, to be fair, there will be people who will not choose to follow. Right? There will be we know for sure that there are people who just want to subjugate the planet.
Oh yeah, for sure. We we live with those people.
For now, you may leave freely. We will consider this quandary, and we will be monitoring you and the other humans. I got a 12 card for meeting the Overseer.
That's rad, actually. Your boss needs to get out.
Your boss needs to get out more. Sim huffs like he's afraid to laugh.
Like, he's like, you're not incorrect.
Oh, hey, that gets me to maximum. I think I'm at maximum friendship with Sim now.
Yeah, I think that was his final.
Oh, and I learned his augment. And now you know how to connect with the array, but you should not come here unless I am with you. When you interface with the
Yeah.
array, you hold everything we are in your hands. It took a great deal of negotiating to convince my fellow gardeners to trust you with this power. Please do not prove this trust mistaken. But what I wanted to talk to you about was something else. You like the strange devices, right?
I know Vase will take the strange devices
Yeah, he's
for
like, know
sure.
your enemy. No, but Sim's friendship is now at 100. Hell yeah, that is my third 100% friendship. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. If I'm actually capable of destroying this AI, I know that it will destroy Sim and everyone else. I don't know. Dis and Nomi Nomi, they've stumbled upon something strange and are arguing what to do with it. It's a big blue crystal, knee-high and warm to the touch. It looks like there's something inside it. We gotta crack it open and see what's inside. No, it's probably an egg. Leave it alone. Yeah, like Dis says. What if it's alive? Are you gonna screw with the ecological balance because you're bored? It's for science. Come on, Selene will do it, right, Selene? Well, we'll start by scanning it for a heartbeat, obviously. Yes, it is alive. You can't tell much else because the scanner seems to be blocked by the crystal, but it is something. So yeah, we did science to it.
Yeah, science is always fun.
But like non-invasive science.
Even better.
All right, we're looking for more items. There's a wood log. Oh, there's an exclamation point.
That's your boss fight. You can get those two flowers, right? So
Yeah,
that's solid.
gonna get the flowers first, and then
But
I'll.
hey, that gives you dis or not dis Sim. I think you can romance Sim all the way.
You spot an enormous, unfamiliar flower, large waxy petals joined to form a basin brimming with goopy yellow gunk. The awful smell of the juice permeates the area. It's like something died. I love how it's like,
Drink
drink the goop, drink it.
Well, you got options. Huh. Oh God. Do you want to get the sickness debuff forever?
I think I'm just gonna watch it for now. Another bush bub sticks in and does drink it.
I mean, that's a good thing for information to have, you
So
know?
it drank it and it wanders away looking slightly. We're gonna drink it. We're drinking the goop.
Oh, it's so it's
The taste is
want to get drunk.
indescribable. The moment it hits the back of your mouth, you start gagging and salivating uncontrollably. Throwing up is a relief.
That's
Despite your
excellent,
initial discomfort,
excellent.
when you're done emptying your stomach, you realize you feel incredible, like you've been totally cleansed inside and out. So I got 40 stress reduction. Oh, but
You got stinking you got stinking drunk on somebody else's stuff, and now they're mad
and
at
now
you.
they're mad. They're like, get away from my moonshine. Oh man, that was hilarious. Okay.
That's so funny.
7, 6, 5. God, I'm good at this. Okay. +1 for each gem on other cards. So if I go like 3, 3, 4, 8, that'll be a 4, 4, 4.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, I actually got the maximum, too. I wasn't even going for it. The funny creature rears up and stomps on the ground. It's just trying to get me away from the big flowers. Like, get away from my moonshine. We're going
Excuse
home.
me, sir. You do have to pay for that.
Rex has called a meeting of all interested partiers, his words, to join him for the unveiling of his bar. He amassed a huge crowd. By this point, everyone's heard about his mission. Nomi's here, bopping around like they're about to explode with pride. Ladies, gents, and those who defy classification. The time has come for this colony to have what it really needs, a place to partay. Oh, damn. Awesome.
Oh, God.
Oh, we've got a grammar error. It doesn't matter. It was an ambitious build. There's a stage and a dance floor. There's a bunch of low tables and some cute little booths with red cushions, and of course a bar, fully stocked with various liquors that Rex must have been able to coax out of someone's hobby still. Well, I mean, obviously, me being a karaoke guy, I'm gonna go do the singing. There's a holographic karaoke projector that scrolls lyrics to whatever song is playing. You queue up some old Earth favorites and take turns singing, "Shot Through the Heart." Anyway, during the day, this place will be a quiet cafe where people can gather with friends or sit and study. At night, Mars is going to lead karaoke nights, and Nomi will make sure that the dance floor is always jumping. See, that now I'm a little bit happier with Mars overall. I'll just tell you,
no Mars.
Everyone else has a good time here. It's great that you finally have a place purpose-built for having fun. Thank you for all your help. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, because it's like, you did help. You did a lot of the work.
I did a lot of the work. That is true. Now, again, just to double check, Dis and Tangent are late wet. Okay, cool. So I want to get this empathy up. So we're gonna. I'm at 30, right? Let's go ahead and tutor some kids.
That's a good one. Oh, you can also work at the bar now.
I can work at the bar now. Hold on, let's find the bar.
I think there's the opportunity. It's in the place where where the kitchen is.
Okay.
That yellow sign.
Yep. Help in the kitchens. That's 2 empathy, 2 creativity. I can practice the photo phoner. Let's help in the kitchens. That's 2 empathy. I think that's good. I also am low on creativity. The new bar Rex has built is lovely at night, and during the day it's a quiet place to sit and work or study. You meet Dr. Instance there, drinking a cup of blep tea and looking through a schedule on her hollow palm. She runs her hand through her hair and mumbles, "The stress in this colony is out of control. Every day, more people come to the med bay just looking for someone to talk about their anxiety or their bad day. I don't have time for this." I mean, the colony does need a counselor, that's true. But it takes years of training, and even then, the toll it took on Counselor Besk, we didn't know that the burden was killing her. Dis and Tangent don't have a mother just because people couldn't... Wow. You were about to say something. You kind of did say something. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stress must be getting to me, too. What we really need around here is a barista, someone to make decent tea and just listen to people complain about their problems. Someone who isn't me.
Yes, tea.
If you want the job, walk to the other side of the bar, start making tea. God knows the kitchen couldn't brew a decent blep if life depended on it. So what's your damage? I'm afraid my secrets died with Besk. Focus on other people, it's a better use of your time. Look, I'm just trying to do what you just said I should do, okay?
Yeah. You said we needed somebody who's willing to sit here and listen while giving you tea. Slash E with big quotes.
Oh, right, gems. That's a 5. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Nice.
Solid. Hit your goal.
So I got a ton of creativity. I got the 2 empathy. I was really hoping for bonus empathy rather than bonus creativity, but here we are. Creativity's coming up as well.
Yeah.
Late wet. Tangent does not like the birthday cake, right?
Tangent does not like the birthday cake because it reminds her of the like the fact that her mom just like AFK'd on life.
It seems you've remembered my birthday. How thoughtful of you. I have much to do today, but I'll set these roots aside to analyze later. Oh, also thank you.
I love her so much. I love her so much.
We're up to 96 with Tangent.
Yeah.
Okay. We're pretty happy. So I've got this bomb that I could give to Rhett, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like I don't think that's the right way to go.
Giving it to Rhett.
Yeah, well, because I don't want to kill all the gardeners. I don't think that that's the right path here.
That's fair.
Working in the cafe is empathy and creativity. Let's do that. We just learned that we can work in the cafe. Let's do that. You report to the cafe for your first shift as a barista, expecting to be shown how to do anything. What you're met with instead is a crowd of people who'd like their blep tea and they'd like it now. You barely know how to pour water. This isn't going to go well.
Oh God, it's the most accurate thing.
You get set up behind the bar, start taking orders. After a few false starts, you quickly figure out how to brew the blep tea and pour the lightly fermented potato juice so it doesn't form a head. Foaming soy or float cow milk for the perfect latte is still a disaster, though. Most people are understanding and happy to order a different drink while you're learning, but by midday you realize your tip jar is completely empty. The people want lattes. All right, let's try this out. Here we go.
That's so funny.
But it's wait, hold on. It says +2. Oh, this is a yellow challenge. Never mind.
The yellow challenge, yeah. Get your blep tea here. Blep tea.
83.
The hiccups got me.
I guess we'll go 444.
I mean, I think hitting those numbers are rookie for you at this point.
Probably.
Yeah. That'll bump it to 5.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna, okay. But I'll get to the super goal.
And that hits our super goal, too.
It's fine.
The super goal is the important part, because it gives you an extra skill point.
You scald some soy milk, but after a while, you begin to get the hang of it. You start slinging lattes to the grateful caffeinated masses.
Hell yeah.
Chief Engineer Instances, another spelling error, comes by to see how you're doing. Yeah. You tell her that you're totally underwater. Weren't you supposed to get some kind of on-the-job training? For what? It's pouring drinks, not genetic engineering. I told you you'd get the hang of it. Right. See, anyone can do it, even you.
I love the picture on the post.
The picture is incredible.
So good. Oh, goodness. I think you get the option. There's a chance early on to try like blep tea or something like that, and it gives you something else. It's just a gross face.
It's
just like oh no.
Ah, it's glow time.
Everybody's outside.
Empathy level 1 spa. Pay to remove cards in the quarters spa. I don't know what that
So if you want
means.
to so if you go to the quarters right here, right, it's not going to use up your action. You can visit the spa, and then any cards that you no longer want to have in your deck, you can pay 50 kudos to remove.
Interesting. So, like hiding in the
So if you're
crash.
yeah, so if you're like, actually, I don't want to have anything that isn't like, I want to have only fives in my deck, or I want to have only red cards. You can spend money to get rid of the cards that are like, every time these come up, I'm actively disappointed to look at them.
Interesting. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's
All right.
I think that's why I like going the yellow tree more. So there's a couple skills that I like maxing out, like perception maxing out, empathy to at least one is useful, and then I think creativity to three, like to 100 all the way up, is kind of like the three that I try to hit because um because that makes it so that you can get some of the other things in addition to giving more commonly gifts.
All right, we're going to go explore.
You're gonna go stare at the sky and be like, maybe.
Well, mostly also there's a lot of good items out here.
You're not wrong.
Also, it's really pretty out here.
Ooh, what's the gaze up at the wormhole that you get? Ooh.
Neighbors become wild. It's so big you begin to feel dizzy, blah, blah, blah. Wow, yes.
I mean, that's a worth it card.
Yeah. Come to a dense part of the path. Gnarlwood surrounds you. Long threads like hair are hanging down from the trees. The strands are sticky. Let's cut our way through. It's like super glue. I seem to remember that happening before.
I feel like, yeah, and you don't have to hit all of the targets either, um, because you got the perception high up, but it's like,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
but
it's
it's glow.
gorgeous up at night.
It's
It's
glow.
glow. You might as well. You get the new ones.
I never know when there's going to be like a new event.
Um, up there to where your guy is to the left, there's more path.
It is really hard to see path. I saw a thing there.
It is so different. There's Sim.
Oh, hi, Sim. I'll talk to you in a second. Shadows upon shadows move against each other in glow, wavering under the gloaming of the mush trees like ghosts. You know to look for Sim in the hollows of the trees. His eyes gleam in the permanent night. Hello again, Sugarbug. You're getting pretty good at navigating in the dark. We were just talking about how I'm really bad at that.
You're bad at this. I'm great. You're bad.
Have you come to ask me more questions? Is Noctilucent the one attacking us? Ah, so you've met. My condolences. Their views are difficult to hold within myself, though I understand them implicitly. Noctilucent is responsible for invasive species management. So yes, repelling you follows under their domain. The most obvious method, as you've noticed, is the yearly attacks, though there are the other, more subtle methods of discouraging growth, plague and famine, for example. It doesn't need to be this way. Well, that's enough. The trees have ears.
True that.
What's with the faceless I saw? Ah, Constellation, you've seen her. That's very lucky, you know. Don't ask me how she does it, but she manages to sneak around these woods like a ghost. The faceless weren't exactly designed with subtlety in mind, but she's something else now. Don't worry, you'll only see her around in glow. She doesn't like the sunlight, and unless you breathe her spores, she's harmless. It was quite the upset when she broke away from the hole and went to seed, but as you humans say, life finds a way.
See, that's fascinating information.
Yeah. You have a curious sense of remembering this place. Something important will happen here, but not yet. Take some pictures.
Solid. Creativity.
Off we go. And that gets me to creativity 1.
Yes. Yes.
Here we go. We're heading to bed. The sirens begin to wail, heralding the beginning of the early Xenofauna attack. This year, Nem is heading up her own squad. You see her red hair bobbing along with the others as she rushes to defend the walls. Obviously, we're going to go with her. Look, I don't like the fact that we have to fight to survive, but we do, so I will. They just keep coming more and more every year. What are they even waiting for? Why don't they just attack already?
I'm just watching you, which is worse.
I just want to get it over with, you know? These Helios learned to march before they could walk. I want to prove I can handle myself as well as they can. She runs her fingers down the barrel of her plas rifle where she stenciled the name Kombucha. Yep. That was her brother, right?
Yeah. The one that died?
Yep.
Ooh.
The animals approach the wall at a steady pace but stop short of the walls. In the eerie silence, you hear the sudden crackle of plas rifle fire and a flying creature falls to the ground. Hold your fire. The Xenos are just standing there.
Oh.
The animals appear to be waiting for something. The uncomfortable impasse stretches into minutes until finally Nem tilts her head like she's hearing orders through her hear speak. Okay, we're just gonna attack them. Yep, to the walls, open fire. What's that in the sky? You duck as something huge whooshes over your head. Buzzing at the top of the wall. Nem's soldiers all train their rifles on it, but she yells at them to stand down. It's Socks! She's here to help. Oh, it's Socks. Hi, Socks.
Oh, I hope Socks doesn't die.
The giant dilly pillar lands in the fire break, her sinuous body looping around and forcing the Xenos back into the forest. Let's go.
I'm fine, man. Hard becomes 3.
Again in the middle. Why? Why
Yeah.
do you do this to me?
What delusion's there? What's the worst that happens? If it comes a 3?
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, I don't know if the card to the next side becomes a 5. I don't know if that'll override a card, but yeah, it overrides the card becomes 3. So
Interesting.
that can be useful.
Yeah, no, we got this.
Oh yeah, milking the squeeger. Yeah, solid.
But now it becomes a 2.
Because it's the only blue card.
Yeah.
Right. I'd say just load up on your reds at that point.
Nailed it.
Solid.
You and the others open fire, joined by other squads at other points in the walls. The creatures continue to mill around as they're cut down. It's not until a few minutes pass that creatures seem to wake up, in a sense breaking from their holding pattern and beginning to batter the walls. As usual, flying creatures soar overhead, landing in the courtyard and attacking from within. Cal and Socks do what they can, but are soon forced to retreat. You stay on the walls and pick off what you can, trying to keep the creatures from forming a living pyramid to scale the walls. Governor Lum comes charging up to them. I need command of your squad, he says. I'm taking them down to the courtyard to engage the enemy directly. My squad? Lum is the governor and outranks her, but he's Lum. His plans are bound to be dangerous or even suicide. When I'm in charge, every mission's a suicide mission.
Fucking ow.
Don't you need us up here supporting defenders from the walls? Yeah, we're more useful up here. Screw you. Lum doesn't look convinced, but your support emboldens Nem. I can't send my people into close...
Which is the most important part.
Yes. Into close combat. We're trained for range defense, not melee. Good. Fuck you, Lum. Everybody hates you. Your squad remains on the wall, defending them against being breached by Xenos and picking off the flying ones before they can land in the courtyard. We survived another year, few casualties. You wonder how tonight's battle might have gone if you hadn't stopped him from planting that bomb. Yeah, Dis could have really messed things up here.
Yeah.
And we are onward to the last year, friends. This is it.
I know.
We got our maximum with Sim. Rex is at 72. We're almost there with Tangent as well.
Yep. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the last year. So we only got maybe one or two of these videos left to do. I know we've been kind of doing these intermittently, but I've got winter break coming up with my school, so I should be able to get these done pretty fast. And I also know that like there is value to doing a second loop. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that on video, but we'll see. But for now, we're a little bit over an hour, so I think we are good for the moment. Friends, thank you for watching. Yeah. Em, thank you for being here.
Of course. Ooh, what did we get? We got Rex got 2 hearts. Sim, where are we at with Rex now?
I still love the Potent Brew. We're at 72 with Rex.
That's a good trade. So that's not bad. We could get him probably too.
In just 1 year, I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. We do get hugs every day or every month, so or every day.
Yeah, we get hugs every month, and then so that'll tick him up a little bit, and then we can give him presents that he likes, which is just sticks, mind you. He only takes sticks.
It's just sticks and more sticks, yeah. It's just that now it's sticks for the purposes of fetch as opposed to for the purposes of the bar.
Yes.
All right.
One of the fun things is, yeah, go ahead.
No, that was it. Well, what were you going to say?
That on the second loop, certain actions that you've done will let you do things easier.
Yeah. So I assume building the bar will be faster next time?
The bar will be faster.
That makes sense. All right, friends, we are out of here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.